welcome to our very first episode. So, we're going to toast it up for our very first episode.
I went premature.
Yeah, you did.
I did too. Favorite part. Toast.
Congratulations. And we're your hosts. I'm Trina Renee.
I'm Rashida.
And I'm Mel.
And come on in, because we've got a lot to chat about. So, ladies, how was your week?
The week was good. It was busy. I'm going to say it's good because I made it to Friday.
Yes.
This has been an aggressive week. I think I have probably worked maybe 55 to 60 hours.
Oh, Jesus.
I have been shipping out orders for the store.
What's the
At our chic boutique _. Go check
Okay.
it out. Get some apparel. And
her lovely earrings came from there.
yep.
I didn't get my earrings yet.
Apparel, earrings, mailing that stuff out, then getting prepared for our first episode, of course.
Yeah.
Yes.
The major feat for the week is I've gotten this workout routine together, ladies.
Okay.
And I'm going to go ahead and shout out Keisha Kayor.
Keisha Kayor.
Keisha Kayor.
Why are you shouting her out?
I'm shouting her out because I've been following her and watching her about this tea for the longest.
I've been wanting to know about that tea.
Well,
I've been tempted to purchase it.
I've taken the tea. Let's say it works, but just be ready for it when you do. I've been going to the gym, and that's been the week.
Okay, pause. See, I am not a fan of Keisha Kayor.
Why?
Because here's the thing. Don't go get surgery and then come back
Well, yeah.
and sell all your products
That's
as
true.
if
That's what you use to get to
you
how
put
you
the
are.
work in. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I feel you on that, but I'm going to have to get some of that tea too, though.
Okay, but I do see online hitting them burpees, though.
What? If I go get surgery, I'm going to do the same thing. So, because I done paid my money. And if I was selling that stuff, I would do it too. To make those folks think that all you got to do is drink this tea and you going to shit all the pain, all the pounds away.
Well, let's just say this. I am a little tighter in the midsection right now, so it's working.
I'm buying me some of that tea tomorrow.
Get you a bag, stay home.
I'm still not a fan. I'm going to be the one that's not a fan of nobody.
Girl.
What you got, ma'am?
Oh my goodness, let me see. What did I do this weekend?
Girl, what voice was that?
week, I
What
don't
is
know.
that? Who is that?
I don't know. I mean, you know,
Who is that? Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah.
I don't know. So, let me think. What did I do this week? Yeah, I mean, like I always say, I mean, it's a blur. I just don't know. It's just always something, you know, with 3 kids, one of them who's grown, you know, trying to figure out life, and then
You know what? I think it's why it's a blur.
Why?
Because we're still home and you're in the
going
office.
out, and maybe that's it.
If we were in the office, it would, because I've never said that it was a blur.
I can never remember what I've done all week. Like, I feel like I've done absolutely
And the days run together.
tell you,
Like, I didn't even know the day was Friday.
Y'all put out them fire-ass jean jackets.
Well, yeah, Mellow Creations
Right.
has been working. Stacy Johnson Sr. has really been working and pushing Mellow Creations. Thank God for
I'm sorry,
him.
what's the Instagram for Mellow Creations?
It is at Mellow, MELLOW _creations _ for all of the fire apparel. Oh, now, yes, we also made this Atlanta shirt. I don't know if you guys can see it.
For the
Let me
braids.
hump my stomach in.
Yes.
You know, because I figured since the Braves are in the playoffs today, you know, it was only right that I
It was
rep my
like, you
city.
gotta rep
I
your
gotta
city.
rep my city.
Rep the city.
You got to rep your
Yeah.
city.
So,
Yes.
but you know, everything slow motion. You know, life is good. Can't complain. Everybody's well. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
How was yours?
Well, I look forward to Fridays.
Okay.
Because of course y'all know I'm still dealing with my mom and her situation. So this makes a month and a week in ICU. The hospital is draining.
Yes.
And working from home, I think I would rather be working so I could go somewhere.
Yeah.
So I look forward to these,
Yeah.
to us getting together on Fridays, having our drink, and chatting and having our girl talk. So, that's my week. So, this week we thought we were leaving. Well, we are because we're claiming it. We are transferring, but so I made gifts for the nurses. So I was trying to figure out what to give them. So since I have an abundance of stock and product, and they're nurses,
Exactly.
Cleanly Solutions.
IG Clean Solutions, cleanly underscore solutions.
And by the way, it has a patent.
Right.
What she said. But that's why I love these ladies. So I gave them all cleanly cart handle covers.
Okay.
So, and it was like 20, 25, 30, and I'm still not done. Because I gave every nurse that touched her in some way, even the one I didn't particularly care for. I gave everybody a cover. And so I got orders from that. So
you got something good out of it.
I did.
Nice.
I
Yeah,
did.
Nice
that's
touch on
right.
that.
Yeah. So I felt good to give something back to them, and
Yeah.
they've been giving to her, you know, for a month.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And-
those are definitely the jobs that, you know, I just don't know that they get appreciated enough. When I went through something similar with my mom, that it's a lot.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
And
Yeah.
it makes them want to go over and beyond because they see that
And that
you
you
see
appreciate
them.
it. Yeah.
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 Yeah. So, and because on one hand, they're like, you're here with her. Like, I can honestly say, I guess it's about, well, I guess it's 10 beds because I thought she was room 10. But it's about 10 beds in there. It looks smaller than that. But when we first started, I was the only person coming in to visit somebody. Now, well, you know, it's changing because it's ICU.
Yeah.
We've just been there long. But now it's, you know, more people are coming in. But before, it, like they were saying, nobody comes in to see these patients. So no one is advocating for these patients or their loved ones. So they get treated how they get treated, you know, bare minimum. I'm not going to say they get mistreated, but they just get the bare minimum. Yeah. So they're thankful because I'm there. I guess it gives them somebody else to see and talk to. But it also shows them that, you know, I'm here for her and I'm fighting for her.
That's right.
You know,
Step up, at least in this room right here.
Exactly. Right.
yeah.
I don't
If
care what
do
you
nothing
do.
else,
Step
and
up
over
right
the
here.
1
9
through 5,
rows,
right.
Yeah.
This one
Baby,
right here.
10.
Yeah, 10
Yeah.
of
But y'all already
Right.
know, they know, because, yeah, they already know.
Well, yeah, they know, sweetie, because when you're coming out of the house, they're like, here come Miss Trina. Miss Trina coming. Y'all hurry up. Get ready.
And when I come in, my mama is oiled up like a 4-year-old on picture day. She got on a new gown. Her face is greasy. I be like, look at you, mama.
Okay. Hey, girl. Hey.
Right, the nurse, I be like, thank you. Hey, girl. You know I say that to her. When I walk in, she be like this. She's like,
Girl, come.
Girl, and them nurses, too.
right, that do
She
say
be
hey.
like, hey, girl. They be like, bitch.
Right. No, that's just that one. It's just that one that say bitch. She be like, I be like,
Because your waistline small.
Girl.
hold on, wait a minute. Let me make sure it's small when they look. Don't look down.
Don't zoom in
Don't
on
do
that.
She just mad because her waistline
I ain't put on my slimming pants and my slimming shirt.
She just mad because her waistline.
Oh my goodness.
Well,
Oh
we made
my
it.
God.
Yeah,
We
we
got
made
the
it.
first
at that.
episode in. We've been trying to get it for a minute.
For
I'm
a
glad
minute.
we did it.
Yeah.
It's been a lot of work to get here. Continues to be a lot of work, but we here.
We are here.
So let's get in it. Let's get in it.
Let's go.
Hot topics. Hot topics.
What you got for us today?
I can't
Sheeta
wait.
305.
We
Hot
got quite a
topics.
bit. So the first on my list, I want to talk about Mike Epps' ex-wife, who she did go on Girlfriends in Champagne. And she talked about a lot. But one of the things that stood out to me in particular was her kind of just spilling the tea on the end of her and Mike Epps' relationship. Right? She decided that I'm just going to put it out here that he started this relationship with his now current wife, Keisha Epps, and was still married to me. dropped a bomb that he was still sleeping with her, even after he had filed for the divorce and being seen on the red carpet with his now current wife. She was very upset about that. I can tell. I think, it's still some hurt behind that. But I understand it's a long history, right? They had been together for a while. You know how that is. You walk through the fire. They go meet somebody else. I think the perception of Mike Epps and his current wife is that it's a good match, right? They're now on their second baby.
Maybe. And how old is Mike Epps?
Oh, girl.
Well,
the wife is younger.
The wife is younger. Okay. So she, I think, was a producer or something for OWN Network.
Okay.
So she's got herself together. Beautiful girl. She also talked about something that was interesting to me too, which was she deserves to be paid for her contribution to his success.
Yeah, hell yeah. I was with you shooting in the gym.
Okay. What?
Yeah.
Yes. But I guess the question is, does that come along with the marriage? Like everything you brainstorm with the husband? Because she says marriage is a business contract, really.
Yes. And is. And yes.
Okay, how so?
Because I feel like when you're younger, we had this conversation before. When you're younger, you marry for what you think is love.
Okay. When you're older, you marry for stability.
What she did.
When you're older, you marry for stability. You're my business partner. And we just gonna call you my husband, but you my lifetime business partner. So
we tallying along the way?
Hell yeah. At 44.
Well, you know what? I think what happened with her, because she also said in the interview that basically, if she wanted to try to work that marriage out, she couldn't work it out because you had little homewrecker over here that was still trying to pull him away.
Okay, so now I'm going to be devil's advocate.
Okay.
How you going to be the devil and Jesus? We're going to have to tell y'all about that later. We go ahead. I just right.
And we'll fill y'all in
on that right later.
But every time they think I'm thumping, they going to thump up, okay? But the thing about it is, here's what I'm going to say. And okay. I'm married. I was married and divorced. If we get into marriage with whatever that man at that moment, right? We know Mike Epps' story. He done had drug addiction. He done been a starving comedian. When I was in college, Mike Epps used to be at Uptown Amateur Night. If you chose to ride that wave, you've chosen to ride that wave. And if you've chosen to accept all of that, people still do grow and evolve. And maybe he's just grown and evolved. And sometimes it's, I stuck it out. But the question is, okay, did you stick it out too long? Did you compromise too much of your own values? And now you're upset at your decisions?
Okay. Because at what point was you going to stop sleeping with me, though? To let me know that you have.
But he don't control you getting in the bed.
But you're also bringing the D to me. So in my mind, you're giving. Home. No.
Okay, I think I missed something. So which one is who's speaking? The ex-wife or the wife?
The ex-wife.
Yes.
Well, how can she tell the D to go home?
Because he was still sleeping with the ex-wife, even though he had moved on.
Oh, you mean the new wife? The new wife is
no.
Okay.
What I'm saying is her bombshell was we were still married.
Okay.
He started dealing with another woman. He then filed for a divorce. But during all this time, he was still sleeping with me.
Got you.
But he gonna try. You don't have to do it.
But that was his
you can't
wife,
come
though.
Home to me. Listen.
But that was his wife.
If I look at your ass, you sitting here telling me you saw him on the red carpet and you put eyes. You put eyes on the post. you gonna come back home and drop dick off to me?
I'm saying, but here's the thing. I hear what you're saying, but we don't know what he told her.
Yeah, what he was telling her when he went over there.
But hold on, wait a minute. I get what you're saying. Yes, but we don't know. Look, I hadn't met, that's yet. I ain't met my celebrity man yet. So I can't tell you how that go, because he may be like, look, Trina, we dating, but I have to be out here with such and such. I don't know. I'm just saying, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. Because here's the thing, you had to tell her something for her to.
Because see, here's my thing, and this is just coming from me as a married woman.
You think you can spin on the dick harder than she can, and you trying to keep it.
Because you came home. That's the only thing. You came home.
Well, I don't know. Was that his home, or was the other place his home, and he was just going to visit the wife? It's just too much.
If I see you on Facebook, Twitter, IG with another chick, hugged up, kissed up, that's what you doing. And so when you come home, you've made a decision.
See, I don't know. That's not.
But I keep going back to her saying that if she wanted to listen, if she wanted to make that marriage work, she couldn't make it work because you got the new wife over here that's basically a home wrecker.
So you're just gonna keep on? You gonna keep getting in the bed?
Well, possibly, because at the end of the day, it's my husband, and I'm trying to make it work.
But we don't even know what he doing. Is he strapping up? Is he what he doing out
there? But that's your husband.
Yeah.
Well, maybe that's
because here's my thing. Now, I don't have no sympathy for the new bitch that he with. Point blank, period. Because if the man was still married, then she should have left him alone until that was dissolved, and then went on and moved on with him. Because hold on, I understand what the wife was saying by, if I'm trying to make my marriage work, it's hard for me to make it work if I got this side chick that's spinning on your dick, giving you some, I don't know, bomb ass head. I don't know what you're doing.
And promising you whatever, because if she a producer and she got producer friends.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it's hard for me to get my man back. Yeah. And he the headliner. Shit, that nigga go.
This next week's deal.
I got this.
Let's drop them draws.
Meanwhile, he getting ready to do this Netflix. Right after Dave Chappelle.
I'm playing devil's advocate.
Right. But
I just think we got to take ownership of our decisions. So that's that.
I'm sorry, wrecking bitch. If you ever tune into this, you're a home wrecking bitch. Period.
Well, they're happy. Next up.
Can I ask one quick question though?
Yes.
At what point do you decide that it's okay to move on with whatever it is? Like, do you wait until the papers are drawn and?
I think when y'all have a conversation about it.
Let me answer this.
And you say, we're going.
Because I done been in that situation, right?
Okay.
I was getting a divorce. It took a long time. At that time, I was very, very adamant that I'm not dealing with nothing else. I'm gonna, the papers, the judge gonna hit, and then we divorced, and that's it. I'm still not gonna just be out here wilding because I'm saying I filed the papers. However, it did take quite a bit of time for my divorce to become final. And so, because of that, quiet on the set.
Shout out to Lewis. He's the best.
Right.
Okay. Yes. Lewis gets us right.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it is quiet on the set right now. Right. Hindsight, it took a long time, right? I think that if you have decided that you're going to get a divorce, you guys are clear. That person is informed. You're not Ray J-ing nobody. Okay? He breaks up with Princess online and shit, and you in there with pneumonia and still doing divorce papers. That's a whole other thing. Yeah, but I think if you file for that divorce, it's what it is. It's what it is. Now, this is me. Of course, that's 11 years later. But I think if you filed it and you know.
Yeah. See, for me, I think it would be a conversation. Like, I think Stacey and I would have to have a conversation. And we would have to agree that it's over. Like, it's no, We're not gonna work it out. We're not gonna do a separation. Like, I'm done, you're done. We're gonna file these papers. You can do whatever you want to do, and I'm gonna do whatever I'm gonna do. We're gonna live our life as.
What if he don't agree? What if you're just saying, I'm gonna get a well, I ain't ending it until it's over.
Well, once my mind's made up on something, then that's a wrap.
Right. But what if you're trying to, because I don't know how you sit down and have that conversation if y'all are already at the place of getting a divorce. Like, I don't know where you're going to sit down at the table.
Well, I think you would have a conversation. Like, somebody, I think there would be a conversation. I don't know. I know for me and Stacey, I feel like there would be a conversation with it's not working out, whatever the issue is. I don't think I'm going to wake up and be like, oh, I'm about to go file for a divorce tomorrow, and he don't know. He had no clue that it was an issue, and I just went to file for a divorce. If I did that, he would know, well, okay, it's a wrap.
Yeah,
she's done.
fully done.
Yeah.
She's fully done. On God.
On God.
I mean, I can't speak on like married and all that, but I feel like being in a 18 plus year relationship.
Mm-hmm. That was a marriage.
I agree. Mm-hmm. You know, my other friends feel like it's not, but thank you.
That was a marriage.
Hell yeah.
Girl, I ain't even gonna tell you. I ain't even gonna come in on the other friends. Gone, girl.
But we didn't have, and that's why I was, you are right. You don't have, now y'all two might have that conversation, but we didn't have that conversation. It was like, oh, so you're not coming home? Oh, and I keep hearing about you with this bitch in the street? Oh, you got other kids? Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do me.
We're
and
done.
Meanwhile, you still coming home.
Yes.
So, okay. Okay. So it wasn't a conversation. So I guess it depends on the maturity, I guess, or that level of that relationship.
It depends on what has led to y'all getting to that place. And that's what I say about that.
And I will say I'm not going to say that was immature me, but that was a while ago me.
Yes.
I think me now, we would have a conversation.
Yes.
Like, okay, so
totally
this is over. This is over. It's over. Okay.
It's over.
It's over.
Definitely 2021, Sheeta, and 10 or 11 years ago, I didn't do a lot of talking. Mm-hmm. And so, yes. Yeah. 11 years, I would say yes. I would just say, okay, so seems like you're kind of doing what you want.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't.
Let's just talk through it a little bit.
20-year-old me didn't talk, and this one don't either.
So I think it's different, but evidently I think he moved on, and I think she's got to allow herself to just heal from it and move on. Like, she's still stuck here, and I do understand. That's why I say sometimes we got to go ahead and establish our limit and be okay with our limit. I think what she's going through is, I done walked through this fire with you. I done stuck by you when you was back here in the back, going on stage, coming back here, smoking crack or whatever you doing. And I done stuck with you. Now you done damn rehabbed yourself.
Mm-hmm. I done built you up for the next bitch.
Right, but that's why I say we got to make some decisions. Because all the time, you don't need to stick in there with all that long suffering.
But see, that's why it's a business. This is a business,
well, then,
man.
When you cut the contract.
We ain't gonna never cut the contract. You can go be with that hoe, and I can be with him, and we still got this business.
Okay, well,
it's too chaotic for me.
More power to Mike Epps and the ex-wife and the new wife.
Heal, ma'am. Heal.
Yeah, but she gotta heal. You definitely gotta heal.
From that. He's gone on. You go on. Find the love of your life, because it didn't work out with him, which means there's somebody else.
Yeah.
And move on.
Going forward, make a contract. And
decide what your limits are.
And if you with that man shooting in the gym, he need to pay you for all the assists.
Put it in the contract, girl.
There you go.
And everything else.
Which kind of goes to our next one, which is Fizz. Decided on the Millennium Tour to go on out there and apologize to Omarion for sleeping with his baby mama, April.
Who cares? Go ahead.
Who cares? You know why? You know why? Why we care is because he was holding the line that he was not going to apologize. He didn't feel like he did something wrong. He went on and on for the damn longest that was his friend. And I personally think it is a violation.
Cause he slept with that man baby mama?
That's his homeboy. They was like brothers.
Did he say they was like brothers?
Yes.
Or they was just in a group together?
Well, damn it, he was brothers here today. Yeah, on the stage, he said it. I slept with my brother. You know,
But did that other man say that he was my brother? He was like my brother. They just signed together.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Because he shouldn't have slept with it if that's your brother.
So here's the thing, though. Clearly, April didn't give a shit because she posted herself with her banging body, jumping in the pool with some caption that really equaled, I don't give a shit. But word on the curb is she date Dre, so I'm sure she wouldn't care.
Dre who? Dre?
Dr. Dre.
Oh
Lord, his old ass.
Well, old ass billionaire to her. So that's that. Trina's comment on
I
that
didn't get your own money, girl.
Who cares?
Jesus Christ.
Next, BET Hip Hop Awards here in the A.
I got mixed feelings about
mixed
it.
Feelings. I usually am all up on it. Really care about the ciphers.
Yeah.
I really didn't care about them too much. Trina, of course, highlight of my red carpet. She was really nice. She looked really good. Congratulations to her too. She just got engaged. So
Congratulations.
To the guy that's on Love and Hip Hop Miami.
He loves her. She loves him.
I'm gonna start watching that. What? Not a good look? Good look? No.
It's a little on the smaller side.
Yeah, I mean,
He's little?
He's small. He's.
But I think here's the thing about that. She's done all that. She done had the I can't remember the NBA player who had the
lips on. Yeah, that
she
guy.
done been through that. Wayne. So, you know, sometimes you just go on in other directions.
Well, I mean,
That's
he
true.
definitely looks like somebody. She can definitely run over him with a.
Well, she
18
loves him.
wheeler.
She loves him.
Interesting.
Next, on that same topic, Keisha Knight Pullum. She married
Remy Ma was good. Before we go off, Remy Ma looked beautiful.
She did.
Oh, yes, I love
She
that.
looked really. Yes.
That red. She had a movie on BET the other night. Check it out. It's a true story from American Gangster.
Okay.
The women's edition that they did on BET.
Okay.
Plus.
Okay. I will.
I really
Check
like
her
Remy
out.
Ma.
We love Remy Ma.
Yes.
Yeah.
Keisha Knight Pullum, though, she married Brad James. So
Congratulations.
to her.
She deserves happiness.
She
Yeah,
does,
he's
'cause
the
she-
guy that he's on A House Divided. He's gay
Yes.
on there.
What's
He was
that?
Yes,
bisexual.
yeah, he pretends like he's not, but he is.
Yeah. It's on
Come on, BET Plus. The new
Oh,
season
okay.
starts.
It's
in
on
a
Amazon
couple of
Prime.
weeks.
The black BLK.
All
Okay.
black.
Okay.
Look, she looked gorgeous
Mm-hmm.
in their wedding pictures. She looks really, really happy. She's another one, like plenty of us, who have kissed a lot of frogs. So
She has.
she
We
deserves
have.
that. He seems to adore her baby girl, so we like that for her.
Yes.
And then
I like anything for Keisha. I like her.
I like her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
like
her. Yeah.
For Rudy.
And I'm just gonna go ahead. I mean, we love Beyonce; she the queen. But her and Jay-Z have been kind of making their rounds. She looking bad as hell, as normal. She looks great.
And Jay-Z looking like a million motherfucking triple stacks.
Yeah,
Because I love him.
He got the wicks now with these dreads.
I don't like that.
You know, that's that Florida thing, isn't it?
It is.
I love Jay-Z. He can do anything.
Well, he definitely got the wicks, and she looks great. I think, you know, whenever she starts posting a lot of pictures, you know, we can start expecting something for her. So I'm excited. Ready to go to the concert again.
Okay.
Next
I've
thing-
never been, but I heard that
Okay, so
Her show is amazing.
we will go. I
will
did
go
say
to
the
that.
next one I wanted to go to because I
We
heard
will go
that
to
she
that.
was
That
an
is-
amazing entertainer.
It's everything. Next one, I thought she was playing Nicki Minaj. Evidently, she's a Real Housewives of Potomac fan. She had posted about hosting the reunion, and I really thought she was joking.
I did too, and I like Real Housewives of Potomac.
I do too. And
I don't
she
watch
went
nothing
up
else, but I
there
watch that.
and she posted and they start tearing her up about vaccines
And her pedophile ass.
and the pedophile husband.
Ooh.
And I'm saying, like, first of all, Instagram does not play
At all.
She posted,
No shield.
I mean, even with her baby's 1-year-old party, you know,
That was
she's
horrible.
got little girls over Diddy's daughters and stuff where there people will get in the comments and start about how can you bring these young girls around him. And okay, I totally understand. But like to host the Real Housewives of Potomac, like I get it. What they're saying is she didn't go to the Met Gala and do the VMAs because she said she wasn't vaccinated and she wasn't sure that she wanted to get vaccinated. And she talked about, you know, that's when they threw her in the media because she was saying something about her cousin had a swollen testicles or something from the vaccine. They start saying she was passing misinformation. She's got too many followers for that to be doing misinformation, blah, 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 blah. But they, long story short, they lit them comments.
They raked her over the coals. They did.
Over that.
Wow.
Even though she looked super cute in the
She
promo
did.
pictures.
She did.
Super
She
cute.
didn't even look like herself.
So are they letting her?
Yeah, she doing.
Oh, okay.
You know, Andy Cohen don't care. He all about
He like all the mess,
ratings,
all the ratchet.
all the mess.
Yeah, he like
the
that.
more the merrier.
Yeah.
The pedophile,
All
the
that.
Ooh,
vaccine.
Lord, not a pedophile.
It don't matter. Andy, he don't discriminate. He doesn't care. It's all
Yeah.
about the ratings. Now, my last one is British from Basketball Wives. Season 2.
I'm gonna let y'all have that. I don't know.
Oh,
okay,
getting
so can
locked
we-
up for all that stuff.
Can we please start watching the shows?
We'll watch it. I watch it.
And I watched all of the Basketball Wives, but I don't remember her being on there.
Well, British was
Basketball
on
Wives
there.
of LA.
Oh,
She
the Basketball
was,
Wives got
I
different.
think it was LA.
Yeah, they have LA,
they used
Miami.
to be Miami, but now I think they just do one. But British was on the earlier seasons. I think it dates all the way back to when Drea, who
I remember
side
Drea.
note, did y'all see her in that fashion show? Goddess.
You know we ain't see her in no fashion show. You are the fashion queen. You
Well-
are our fashion guru.
She was a goddess.
She didn't dress me tonight. I just want y'all to
Although-
know. That's why I got on these stripes. She didn't dress me.
Although beautiful, her body's crazy. I get it. Somebody's gonna say it's, you know, fabricated. It doesn't matter. She has a great body. But British was on the episode with Drea, I think. She was on that season. But long story short, this girl got 5 felony charges.
I saw that.
You reusing social security numbers. You got false statements going to the IRS. You got bank fraud. But this was the thing. So I said, well, let me see what's going on. I remember her from the show. I do know, even on the show at that time, you know, she would constantly talk about a check. But then I started scrolling on Instagram. And she talk about the bag often. And I'm looking, I said, is this girl committing fraud to wear this Alexander Wang leggings she got tagged in these photos? We got to be careful about that. Now, to Trina's point, I love fashion. Okay? I do.
Not enough to commit fraud.
I'm not. Save up for your shit.
What does song say? Still
Girl, put you
some
some money
living off
aside.
fraud.
Don't do that. I don't know. I mean, I just don't know. But I wish British the best. Maybe they got the wrong person.
Well, I hope
But
she
then
got some
they-
money to get her good lawyers.
Okay, well, hopefully she got it saved up, or she got on the
Girl.
Alexander McQueen. What you
Probably
say?
not.
Alexander
With them-
Wang,
Wang,
New
Alexander
Bottega, them
Hey.
rhinestones, little mesh shoes. all in there.
Her little deposits from that bank fraud was like $4,500.
That's
Girl, you weren't
crazy.
even doing no major money.
So
Right, you
look,
could have bought that.
but okay, so I don't watch other housewives, but then another housewife from one
New
of them
York
other.
or somebody, yeah, but
just-
her fraud was major.
Yeah.
Okay, but it
fraud
was
was
it was
crazy.
doing
I think her
something.
husband had money too, though, or something. didn't he?
Yeah, I'm not sure why she was committing fraud.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know.
that was dumb.
I was really confused by that. Why would you put yourself in that?
Yeah.
So,
Maybe he wasn't sharing the wealth.
but
It wasn't a
Old
business.
and see now.
Oh, well,
I mean, I don't know if he was
well,
senile,
she should have
but
been.
you know.
She should have been sharing it. Be like, give me your hand, baby.
Hot Topics, follow us. Talk to us about it. We want to hear your comments. This week, it's a little different, right? The intention is to kind of have a topic that we discuss, but this week we put a little spin on it. We just want to talk about what's on our minds this week. What was important, what grabbed us, what we want to chat about. So I'll get started.
Okay, then.
Mine is BBL.
Okay.
What BBL stand for?
Brazilian butt lift.
Yes.
What are those?
That's where so the Brazilian butt lift, and I understand why you don't know.
I'm green. I don't know.
Anybody who looking at this from the side know why Trina don't know. Okay.
Can you see it?
Here we go.
Excuse me. You don't need to. I know, girl. They can see it.
Not necessary.
Next week she's gonna have on a muumuu.
BBL, Brazilian butt lift, is what people call it. But what made me want to talk about it is I watched Jada Pinkett's Red Table Talk.
Okay.
And she talked about BBLs. I was so tickled because her and Willow considered getting the BBLs. But to get the BBL, you gotta suck some fat from
I was
somewhere
about to say, where they gonna take it from?
to get to
The
put
butt.
the fat in the booty. So I'm not sure what they were gonna do with that. By the way, everybody by now should know Jada Pinkett's mom, but Gammy is that chick. She looks good.
She does look really good.
Her workout plan, I follow her, so her workout is insanity, but she looks good. But they had a doctor on that was talking about BBLs, the danger, of course, not just because you're going out of the country. So for me, initially, I thought it was because you're going out the country, getting this BBL, you're putting yourself at risk. But then he kind of explained, yeah, that's tough. But even in the U.S., you're running the risk, right? You got to make sure when they're doing this fat transfer, because that's really what it is, that you're not hitting the some vein, because if not, you can die. It's serious. They profiled a woman who went over there to get the surgery. She had been wanting to get it, joined some group, because I didn't even realize now we got travel groups going to get these BBLs.
Yep.
And
They got a group for everything on Facebook.
everything. Not sure that I would be joining a group to go get the plastic surgery, but understood. That's your thing. Rock with it. But she went over there to the Dominican, really wanted to be to get her surgery at the top of the day. End up being kind of the last one, which meant he had been performing surgery over 8 hours, which I don't think in the U.S. they're even allowed to do that because now you're dealing with fatigue. But long story short, she died getting this surgery. And it's interesting. So, this summer I did a lot of traveling with my son. And, I'm sure y'all seen on Facebook these women lined up in the hospitals. They all got to get this specialty assistance with these wheelchairs because they're getting these BBLs. But what we saw in the airport at least one time is people coming out of the gate, bandaged up. They getting these BBLs.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna say what I say about it. I'm not a fan. I don't really think it's necessary. I think that we are at a place now where we're chasing the image that people say that this is the body, right? When I look at, I'm scrolling on Instagram. I mean, at this point, I feel like I'm just looking at a replica of the same women. Like, I'm just saying,
everybody look the same.
I'm on Fashion Nova trying to figure out Halloween. It's unreal.
Yeah. Everybody look the same.
We chasing that, right? And I think we're just putting ourselves at risk. But I also think that we are a culture of fad. And so right now it's about titties, waist, big ass, right? But it's that way, that certain way. Like now it's almost like if you got that in a natural body, that ain't even good enough. It's got to be this BBL thing. And at some point, right, that's going to go out of style. Right? But then you've gone, or we going to find out eventually you gone and done this. Now you don't put yourself at risk for all of this health stuff. I just, it's tough. But that's my thoughts on BBL. I'm concerned about it. I do know a few people who've gotten it. Some successful, some complications that led to now I gotta go and get shit fixed.
Yeah.
That's tough.
I think that if you're gonna get it done, just do your research. Like, I
Yeah.
mean, just do your research. That's just it. I mean,
Yeah.
get you a reputable, get you a good doctor.
There we go on the switch up.
Right. Thanks to Bombay,
Right.
Bramble, Blackberry, Raspberry. Get you a good doctor.
Right.
Do your research. Do your due diligence to make sure you find that right somebody, and do it in the States.
Yeah.
I mean, because you get what you pay for when you
That
go
is so
out of
true.
state and to these other countries to get these procedures done.
Yeah.
But
And
you know, reputable surgeons, like the one on the
what,
couple that
say
were
it one more time so I can say,
reputable.
reputable. Go ahead.
So those surgeons, what I hear is a lot of them don't really like to do it all the time. That there's, you know, specific cases that they'll do that for. I think my biggest question is like, why are we doing that?
I'm gonna tell you why they doing it. Let me tell you why. Because many years ago, before all of this was in style, stop. My bad. But no,
we put the mic
right,
out for that.
right. But no, the thing is, when us natural, thick bottomed, stacked, even I don't have no boobs. It's all bra, but people, we were not in style. We were not.
that.
They didn't look at us. We were fat girls. We were whatever. Now, people are paying for what I have and what other folks have, and it's crazy. Like, it's crazy. It's I mean I don't get it. I mean, I get it, but I don't get it. Because at the end of the day, it's a blessing and a curse. Because with a fat ass, you're not taken serious. You're just a fun girl. You're not going to take a fat ass girl home to meet your mama. Well, not you, but him.
You don't think so?
Well, now, because they buying them. But no, then no.
What? You think so, ma'am?
I agree.
Because she knew she had a fat ass friend. I mean, a fat ass friend. Look.
Right.
Okay, I don't know.
But you know, I think I will say, because I was actually thinking about getting it, and I've been talking about getting it for a long time.
A long time.
So I had actually gotten a
Getting it
consultation.
for the right reasons is, yeah.
I had gotten a consultation from Dr. Kurz before Dr. Kurz was Dr. Kurz, when he was just Dr. Jameson.
Oh, yeah.
So I had gone then. But that was something that I wanted to do for myself. So I think if women are getting any type of plastic surgery for themselves,
That's fine.
you know, then that's fine.
Yeah.
But if you're doing it to try to fit in or, you know, whatever for somebody else,
trying to get the
then
dude.
because that's the trend.
yeah. Yeah.
But this what I'm gonna say, especially if it's the latter. If it's about getting dudes, here's what I think about that. We let guys set the bar for what we supposed to look like, and they ass don't always be in shape.
But do we really require a man to be in shape, though?
They require us to be in shape.
I
They
think for
looking
women,
for
most
whatever
women are
feel-
looking, if your pockets are in shape, then
Right. Then you're in shape.
then you're in shape.
You're in shape.
I don't think we do that. I don't think we're as hard on guys about that. But I definitely think guys are hard on us about that. Like if women, if you meet me and I'm 5'2" and I'm 150 pounds, and right now I'm bad. You know, I look good. Fuck around and be 5'2" and 175.
What a good thing about now is these dudes are not
fucking tripping.
But no, because now these dudes are not. They ain't ashamed to say, "I like that girl that's 5'2", 175."
It depends on how that 5'2", 175 sit.
I think now,
If that 5'2", 175 ain't sitting in the right area,
it's a man out there who like that 5'2", 175 sitting all on her right thigh and ain't nothing on the left.
Hell no.
well, that's when
Did
I
you
say,
There's somebody
There's
for everybody.
somebody.
It's somebody there, but you go to the strip club, you got skinny minnie over here who like a crack addict, you got big girl, you got that, you got and they all making money.
But then sometimes guys just look for whoever a bite. You know what I'm saying? Whoever a bite and
I
go
think so. So that's why don't be going out here knifing up. If that's your motive. Now, if you got stuff, whether it's, you know, and I'm not going to say I'm opposed to it all, right? The BBL to me is just a little scary. That's my only thing with that.
And I will say
That's
after,
scary.
because I listened to him too on Red Table Talk. And because I think I even called her and I told her that I'll probably just do the liposuction. Because
Right.
I feel like I would be fine if I just suck some of this fat out, you know. Then I'd be okay everywhere else. But even with the BBL, I wasn't going trying to get a fatter ass.
Right.
I just want you to shape the ass I already got.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mm-hmm.
but you know, to each his own.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was my thing. It grabbed my attention. That shit's super popular. Like, I be seeing it, and then sometimes that BBL ain't right.
Well, like Cardi
Sometimes
say,
that BBL is a diaper.
well,
Yeah.
when she say because your thighs don't match, that's why
Your
they be
thighs
like,
don't
bitch,
match.
is your
Yeah.
ass
It look
real?
like
Do you see my
toothpicks.
thighs and
Yeah.
my arms? You think I'm gonna buy ass and not tell them to suck the rest of this shit?
Right, yeah.
Fuck you mean?
Yeah.
'Cause then-
But you know what? That was another thing too that he said with that BBL. Like 10 years down the road,
What
when
that
that
shit
fat
gonna look
start
like?
moving, like what that ass gonna
But you know,
look
I
like?
said that to somebody before. She said something, and I said, well, you know, should I be walking because I don't want my ass to drop? But it's not because it's fake. But that is
Yeah,
what
that
happens.
fat,
Period.
yeah.
That's reality.
That's
If
reality.
your natural one gonna drop, that
Yeah,
That
you
thing
don't-
and I ain't
that
got
you-
time for my right cheek to be down here and my left cheek up here.
that ain't
Well,
it.
then you
And
gonna
then
go
I
back
have
to
to have
see.
that pepper off. Then you gonna need a real Brazilian butt lift, because I would think a Brazilian butt lift.
Well, you know,
was
since
too
we're in the
lift.
patenting things, then you just gonna have to go on and patent a lopsided diaper, one for the left
One
side,
for the left
one for the
side.
right side. You better hurry up and do it because I just put this out here.
Like, can I jump on her patent?
Right?
Can we add?
Can we add to it?
I say do squats with some weights. Pick your booty up.
I mean, you really can't. People say you can't spot. Well, you can't spot lose, but you can spot train definitely.
Hell yeah.
So you can train that ass.
You
To
can get on
be-
it, squat with some
Hey,
weights.
You can train that ass.
Yeah.
Hey,
I think I like that.
I do too,
We
girl.
need to go trademark that.
Train that.
Lewis, don't put this in there. Don't put this in there.
Yeah.
But you
But
can
yeah,
definitely
that's my
train it.
soapbox for the week. It just I hear about it a lot. I'm in the hair salons, whatever. If I'm going to shop for the store, it's all about the BBL.
Yeah.
But I'm not telling anybody, to each his own.
Right.
Do
If
your
you
research.
gonna do it though, research it.
Yes,
Don't
go
be
on and
getting
get
on
that doctor. Don't
Yeah.
try to pay them $2,500, you know, to Mike down there in his
Y'all
garage.
did the PPP loan.
Yeah.
If you
do that
still
shit.
got some,
Because then you're going to be in jail.
Well, they already did it.
You'll be
They
but
already
you got
did
an
it.
ass.
Yeah, they
if
already
you did,
it.
they already did it. If you got some left,
Yeah. All that you didn't spend on them cars and them clothes and them shoes.
yeah, them Balenciagas and
Yep.
whatever,
Take you 10,000 of that and
go
go
on and
pay
do the right
somebody.
thing. Yeah,
There
do the
you
right
go.
thing.
Yeah. But since we on the Red Table Talk, I was listening to them and reading an article about the whole the entanglement thing.
Yeah.
So, which is very interesting.
Is it?
It is very interesting.
Well, how interesting is it?
It's
Mellow
so
Johnson.
interesting.
What's tea?
Right. Let me get my
But-
pinky up.
Right. So I feel like so many people are doing it now. You know what I mean? Like the whole open relationships, the whole open marriages. We or they or whoever have made that okay. You know what I mean?
There's no commitment. We just out here.
We're just out here. You know, and so in the article though, they were saying how also when they was trying to compare Jada to R. Kelly, saying that she slept with Chris Kelly, no relation between R. Kelly and Chris Kelly, but she slept with him, and I think it was Daz Dillinger, who was maybe Chris Kelly's manager, or I don't know, a close friend or whatever. So he went on to somebody's talk show or something and said that they were sleeping together, that, you know, they were all in a hotel room. There was a knock at the door. Chris Kelly was like, hold my weed. And he was like, it was like an ounce of weed or a pound of weed or something.
Hold my weed.
Hold my weed.
Oh,
And, you know, he went to the door and then he came back and was like, oh, yeah, that was Jada. So he slept with her. So I'm trying to figure out.
I feel like
what you feel?
you just trying to get involved with this.
Yeah. Because now he didn't say that, you know, Chris Kelly was gone for 20 minutes or 30 minutes, you know, and he assumed that they were sleeping together. He just said he went to the door. Chris Kelly came back and said
that was
Jada. Yeah. So, you know, let's not put things out there if we're not positive about it, especially when you're trying to say somebody is basically a pedophile.
Right. And even too with this one, even if this happens several times, more than 20 minutes, this man is not here.
Yes.
He can't even speak on it.
Right.
So you shouldn't speak on it.
Yeah, I just think that's a little strange. You have no confirmation. I feel like, because I ain't heard nothing from Daz Dillinger in a while. Maybe I just ain't up on it.
I haven't either, okay. But this was his time to try to.
But I feel like that's a way to get trending, right? And so you're doing things that I don't like that. I think that's inappropriate.
It was messy. It was messy as hell.
It's clear, right? Hey.
And here's the thing, you could have brought that out with August Alsina.
Yeah, when he came out and spilled his tea.
Yeah.
Will Smith last week, you know, he said what he had to say. I got my own opinion about that. I think Will coming out in the open, I think he's still stung from everybody's reaction about Jada in August. And I think it's now I'm going to come out for one, because he got this book. But two, it's like, let's be clear. I've been out here getting mine too.
But they said long time ago that they were monogamous. I mean, they weren't monogamous.
Yeah.
So
they said that, or was the industry kind of saying that?
I feel like they said it. And since I said that they said it, the next time I'm going to make sure I have my receipts, because I'm that type of girl. But I feel like they said.
Yeah, I do feel like it was a conversation about them having an open marriage. But I think Will is just like any other man. You know, maybe he was okay with it in the dark. But then when that man started thinking about his wife with this other man, you know, men just, they can't handle it. And I think now that it's out in the open with August, whatever, you know, and didn't he make a song or something about him too?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, shit, he turned out right quick. You know, she got that young thing, you know.
Yeah.
What he do? What they call it? Blow your back out? Did he blow it back out? Hey. But there's some old men too that can blow your back out. I mean, your own age. You don't have to get a young guy.
Okay. Yeah. That's Charlie Brown's teacher.
I know. But yeah, I don't know. That whole open marriage thing, that's just
Are you telling my business since you live vicariously through me?
Girl, why I can't be talking about my husband blowing my own back out?
That nigga ain't old.
We are old.
We are not old.
We're old, girl.
I'm not old.
Next topic on Chat It Up. Are we old?
Right, I know. What do you all consider? What's old?
What's old?
Now, when we were younger, 40 was old. But we're not old.
Okay.
We're young.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, I don't know either, girl. Sometimes I'm young and sometimes I'm old.
Yeah,
shit.
Maybe
sometimes I can make it up the steps and sometimes I can't. It depends on the day. But yeah, I don't know. I just think that whole open relationship thing is just opening Pandora's box. I don't know. You know, I go back and forth. But what do you say? What do y'all do?
Teeter-totter.
Yep, I teeter-totter about that on a regular basis. You know?
I just don't think that that's a good idea.
See, I think that the older you get,
Okay.
sometimes you don't want the traditional stuff.
Yes, we are aware. I think we'll reserve a little bit of that for our little after dark chat it up. But
Yeah, because I had something to say that I was about to say.
yeah,
Maybe we just need to
think we
post
should
this after dark.
hold that one. But I think I don't think I'm comfortable with the open marriage. I'm sure that I wouldn't do it. Maybe it's the thumper in me.
Oh, little Mary.
Little Mary.
Little Mary.
So
yeah.
You know, when
Side
people
note-
bring God and the
Side-
stuff,
no,
you
no, no.
really
I know, you
can't,
just
you
like-
can't say
No,
nothing. You just
no,
be
God
like,
God created Adam and
No,
Eve.
so can I just tell y'all this? My boss sometimes calls me. Well, she's the what do they call me? Mother Teresa.
oh,
Mother Teresa.
Lord.
Girl, you are definitely a...
Thumper. But for those of y'all who don't know, it's the Bible thumper. Okay, that's my little nickname at times.
The Bible thumper.
But thumper or not, I just don't think that's something that I would do. I feel like it's a lot of emotions
It
involved
is.
in
I
that.
totally agree.
That's
It's definitely
just
a
to
slippery
me.
slope.
I can't. That is
I
like
agree.
how we start this shit. What happens? What are the rules? If you open it up, you start out with these rules, but technically, what y'all are agreeing to do is just be out here open. And so I just
But see, that goes back to earlier with the whole business relationship.
maybe that's when it
Well,
worked.
definitely, because now you would definitely have to have a conversation.
Yes.
Because here's my thing
Yeah.
on this. I think if I was to have an open marriage, number one, the woman would have to be attracted to me. Like you couldn't be
Not the
attracted to
husband.
him. Yeah. That wouldn't work. Because
Wait. Is that, wait a minute. But that's not, so we opening up. So this, because is that open?
It's open, yeah. I mean, or maybe okay, well, maybe I don't even want to say she's bisexual, but I mean, she doesn't have a problem. But I don't even know if I want you to sleep with my man. I mean, I think it would be all about pleasing me.
But see, okay, so see, that's threesomes and monogamy. Like an open relationship.
Now we got categories.
So
I know.
so that's two different things.
Well,
So
no,
you
because
think that threesome is different from an open marriage? If you're doing threesomes and you're married, you don't think that means open marriage?
No.
yes,
Okay.
it is. You're
but to
bringing
me,
somebody into that marriage.
Yeah, but to me, like with her and August Alsina, what's her name? I felt like that was more than a one-time thing. So they had their thing. And Will had his thing with somebody else.
Oh, so you're saying a separate thing?
Yeah. So
okay, so I'll sleep with somebody, and then Stacey will go sleep. So it's
it's two separate
Not
things.
somebody
Yeah. Because to me that's
okay.
different.
Okay, I can see that. Yeah,
Because then that's polygamy. If you bringing somebody else in, and then y'all all like cohabitating together.
Yeah, I'll stay in that circle.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, now that does make sense.
blow my mind.
That makes sense.
All that shit just
Now, and I don't know if I can do that. Now, I don't know if I can do that. To know that Stacey is gone with some other chick in a hotel room. Bitch, I'm kicking that goddamn door. Yeah, that's a whole no for me. We gonna do threesomes.
This is
that
this
like
is,
me.
This is
Right, see, that's what you see what I'm saying? It's a difference. Yeah.
girl. Let me call you back.
Right. I feel like this nigga is over here at the Holiday Inn or wherever.
Now, I don't know what y'all doing.
Girl, let me call you back.
Right.
Next thing you know, man, I went over there, whooped some ass.
Honey, show hell.
Girl, call Trina back. Girl,
I had to beat this bitch ass.
Girl, where you at? Where are you? I'm on my way. Why you ain't call me first of all? But wait.
Yeah.
So, see, it's a difference. Because, you see what I'm saying?
I understand now.
I do too. I do too.
I'm up on game. I never.
Yeah, so
Up
yeah, I
until
couldn't
now,
do that.
I would have said that's just all an open marriage.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Okay. So what Tiana Taylor and them, they do at least at one point they was.
Yeah.
She said they would do the threesome from time to time. But I guess In my mind, I had made that an open marriage, but I guess that's not an open marriage.
Yeah, it's a threesome.
That's just a
No, it's just a
threesome.
threesome.
Because it's just for now. I mean, unless
It's so loose. Just
Yeah.
a threesome.
it's just a threesome.
It's just a threesome. You know, these are not like the old days, honey, where, you know, us kids when we were younger, we didn't talk about giving head on the bleachers. Now these little children, girl, they got them
Look,
damn
right.
little bracelets and
Shit
shit.
be crazy.
Right.
It's just a lot.
Crazy.
Yeah.
You know, but
That's wild. Now I think the older we get, I would consider that. I would consider giving him a threesome.
oh, girl, I thought somebody you consider giving head on the bleachers. Okay.
I mean, you know, if that's my dude and we doing some different shit.
Y'all just happen to be in some
Yeah.
bleachers and
Right.
letting it go down.
Be like, boo, you want some head on the bleachers? Hold on. You ready?
What was that?
Let me get
Was
my.
that- was
I put
this
my lip
part?
gloss on. That's my lip gloss. That's my lip gloss. Okay, so just a head on the bleachers, and then I ain't gonna tell y'all my
And
trick.
then the coach came in, girl.
No,
and it
I
was
put
over.
some ice. You give head with ice.
What, you gonna run to the concession stand?
Well, I thought that we was right here and the bleachers was there, but my bad.
Okay.
I don't have it. But yeah.
Okay, well, she
Bitch,
got
who
it all set
gonna
up.
be at the concession stand to get her this ice
I
on?
don't
But I already had my cup.
People at the concession
I brought my cup.
Girl, I don't know.
No, I brought my cup because we was out walking the dog
Okay.
without the cup
And then made it to the gym.
to the gym. No, that was just some outdoor bleachers. That was some concrete bleachers.
Y'all was at the football bleachers.
Outside.
we was
Outside.
walking. Yes.
Girl,
I was
well,
like-
who is this one? Y'all talking about me? You done reverted back to goddamn high school.
That wasn't high school. I was talking about right now at 44.
That's keeping it spicy. That's keeping it
Oh, we
spicy.
definitely got to do it after dark. Y'all is crazy.
Well, since they had the more entertaining stuff, I'm gonna come on with mine.
Mm-hmm.
My thing for this week was, and now I'm gonna get serious.
Okay. Let's sit up straight, y'all.
All right,
I'm gonna spit my drink out.
right. But I was mad. I was really mad, and Mel can tell y'all I was
How
mad.
mad were you?
I was so fucking mad.
She's
That
about to quit her job.
Yes.
And then we said, Jesus.
Be a
not
fence.
quit it.
Be a paycheck.
Be all of that.
Be all of that. But seriously though, I was battling with getting the COVID vaccine. And the reason why was because I'm not an anti-vaxxer. Let me say that now. I'm not an anti-vaxxer. However, I don't like to be told that I have to do anything.
Okay.
That's number one. Number two, I did not feel like I should have to get vaccinated to work my job that's remote.
Are you 100% remote all the time?
I am 100. Well, unless we have to come in for meetings. However, even if we have to come in for meetings, I feel like I don't mind. Again, I'm not an anti-vaxxer. I wear a mask. If I needed to get tested 24, 48 hours, whatever, before I came in, I was fine with that.
Okay.
But they didn't give us that option. So in the news this week, we saw that LeBron James got vaccinated. And I felt like he got vaccinated. He said for him and his family, he felt like this was the right thing to do.
Okay.
He also went on to say that when they asked, what would you tell somebody else? He said, I wouldn't tell them nothing because that's your decision.
Right.
You have to make the best decision for you, which I get it. If I was LeBron, hell, I would have got vaccinated too. Shit, if I was Trina, I would have got vaccinated.
And you did.
I did. I've been on my job for 13 years. Now, I will say this. The one thing that really made me get vaccinated, because I waited to the last day
Okay.
to get vaccinated. If my mom hadn't have gotten sick,
Yeah.
I probably would have let those 13 years go because I have to consider her now. I don't know what her mind state is. She's gotten amputated. You know, she has her, so she's an amputee. So that means I don't know what I'm gonna have to do for her.
Right.
Correct.
Or what slack I'm gonna have to pick up for her so that she can continue to have the best quality of life
Yeah.
for the rest of her life.
Yeah.
So if it were not for that, I don't know, because I was fussing about it every day on the phone with Mel because I'm like, this is just not fair. And it wasn't, it just
it's
wasn't
not
fair.
It's not. Yeah.
But I understand where LeBron came from because he said for him and his family this was the best decision. You goddamn right. He got a whole he got a team. They can win a ring. This man won't rings.
Try.
He wants to beat Wilt Chamberlain's record, So you can't not play. But it just sucks that
It does suck because it feels like it should be against like my constitutional right for you to make me do something in order to continue my livelihood.
if you want to mandate something,
that's just
mandate the
not right.
mask.
Yeah, if anything, make me wear a mask or make me have to be tested every week. Like Stacey's job, you have to get vaccinated or you got to be tested every week.
And I don't have a problem. You can swab both of them as much as I hate that. Do
Yeah,
it.
but I agree with that. And I am vaccinated, but I don't think that it's fair to be made.
Especially when people are dying who are vaccinated.
Yeah, that's true.
And they're dying.
Yeah.
I feel like
they're dying. They okay. Okay. I mean that's close to home. Someone that I know, yeah, their mom, she was vaccinated. Yeah, she still passed away.
yeah.
But I don't know if she had any other.
Well, shit, everybody got
Right.
underlying conditions. Shit, everybody. I mean, it depends on what do you consider an underlying condition. Everybody got something.
I mean,
I got an ingrown toenail.
Well, now I don't think that counts.
What
Well, I
do
don't
we
'cause
know?
when it first came out, they said it was affecting black people. Black people were the ones that were dying.
Because we are the ones with high blood pressure, diabetes.
Meanwhile, you got Caucasians, Hispanics, everybody are dying.
True that, but we were dying at alarming rates.
And they're no longer talking about our alarming rates anymore because everybody is dying. It's not, and I will, because I am that person that I said before, I'm going to go pull up the statistics for next time. But everybody is dying. That's why they're not even saying
but here's the
African Americans
thing,
anymore.
Here's the thing. That's neither here nor there.
Because we
At
down
the
to
end
the
of
people
the day,
who won't get vaccinated, though.
but what does vaccination do for you?
Absolutely
It's not
nothing.
a guarantee that
It's not
that
a
anybody's going to live if I get vaccinated
But
or not.
statistically, though, right? If we're going on the statistics, people who are vaccinated right now in the hospitals for COVID, the people that are, in most cases, statistically, that are dying are unvaccinated.
And that's what they're saying. I don't believe that.
I understand that factor as well. I do understand that factor
Okay,
as
so
well.
Because
let me
everybody
ask the question though. So if everyone gets vaccinated, is that no one else is gonna die from COVID?
I don't have the answer to that.
The answer is no.
But see, here's the thing. But have you seen how they pushed it now? The narrative now is to kids. If all the kids get vaccinated,
Because they
then
in
they'll be
school.
right. But here's the thing: it's always something.
Now, I'll be honest. I'm vaccinated. Would I get the booster? Probably not.
Why not?
So just yesterday, I was reading about them saying that after your second dose, it starts to diminish, I think, after 4 months. And so for me, I don't think I would get the booster. We're going to run with what we got. Now, my son, he's interesting. He's an anti-vaxxer, but he is vaccinated. That was a decision that I made. He ain't no fan. But my thing was, you going with this sports full on like it was no pandemic. You know, you've got me, you've got your dad, you've got relatives, you got to get vaccinated. That's just what it is. You're going to school,
and I think
you
it
got to
should
get
just
vaccinated.
it should be a choice because my son is not vaccinated, and he even said, "Mama, since you went, I'm going." I said, "No, no." I said, "If you don't want to get vaccinated, you're not going to." I would not have gotten vaccinated if it were not for my job.
But how does that factor in with your mom if he's not vaccinated?
I wasn't vaccinated. I just got vaccinated the other day.
But isn't there a level of risk?
But it's a level of risk with everything. If you do your job, that's why I say I'm not an anti-vaxxer.
I get it.
However, I will wear my mask. When I walk into my mom's room, even before I got vaccinated last week, and she was in ICU for a month. She's been in there a month and a week. When I was going to visit her, I walked in. When I walked in, I would say, "Hold on, let me wash my hands."
But that's you being responsible.
But that's also my son being responsible because I'm his
Correct.
mom, and he's
Correct.
going to do what I tell him to do and what I've taught him to do.
Correct. I think where my challenge comes in is not what you're talking about. Because I do feel like at the end of the day, it's your choice. I've
Right.
had to make some hard decisions, even in regards to employment when it comes to my team. The rules are at my job, if you're not vaccinated, you cannot go into the office.
But do they lose their job?
It gets tough, right? You may not lose it, but when I'm hiring, I'm asking for that card. And
But
if
that's
you
when
don't-
you're hiring those people, but the people that are already there.
the people that are already there right now, I'm saying you can work from home.
And that's all I'm saying.
But I don't know that that's my answer long term. Based off of the needs of the business, what I need for my team, I don't know that I will be able to say, we just gonna ride this thing out. I don't know. Right now, and I had one young man who, he did. I gave him the job, and I thought it was gonna be okay. In between that, CEO put it on the table. You got to be vaccinated. I called him. I spoke to him about it. I really liked him as a candidate. His wife said to him, he called me, and he said, "My wife says if I get the vaccine, she wants a divorce." Tough spot because for him and me, right? Now I got to try to train you virtually. I don't expect you to upset your family life.
So what's going to happen when he have to come into the office? So what does that mean for him when he has to come into the office?
He doesn't. So when he got his laptop, met him in the lobby. Here's your laptop. Right now we're doing virtual training. For me, performance, as long as your performance fine, I'm good. But he can't come into the office. He, according to him, is still lobbying with the wife about the vaccine. I just asked him, though, as a side note, so what if we really do enforce what Biden wants? At some point, now we're getting into y'all's livelihood. Like, what happens with that? He said right now, she is willing to lose employment over it.
And I can definitely understand that. I get it.
I get it. I think for me, I try to be, when it comes to my team, I try to be as flexible as possible. But when it comes down to us being able to perform, if it gets tough, right, I got to make a tough decision. That's unfortunately a part of it. One of the teams that I have is the cash team. Those are roles, they got to be in there because it's checks. They got to come in. They got to deposit checks. There's nothing I can do. So thankfully, all of them are vaccinated. They chose to get vaccinated when everything rolled out. But I guess the question is, what if somebody didn't? Now, would I try to move things around and see? But then you get to, well, they getting to work from home. Now I got double the work. Like, there's so many different factors to consider.
I mean, it is, but I mean, I just feel like you cannot make that decision for me.
Yeah, I agree.
And for me and my livelihood. I mean, and I just...
But isn't ultimately, this is me devil's advocate again, I'm a preference with that. Are you making is the employer making the decision for you? Or are you making your own decision and being okay with whatever is on the other side of that? If your principles are as strong as they are, and it is, you can't make me get a vaccine, or it's my religious belief
But my
that I'm not
employer
gonna
is
get it.
making that decision.
Yeah, you're between a rock and a hard place.
Right, because even with me just saying that the only reason why I did it is because if I have to worry about a third person, because me and Josh are going to be okay. But if I got to worry about a third person, which is my mom, my employer just made that decision for me. I didn't make that decision. My employer made that
You
decision.
didn't
for
have
me.
the opportunity to seek other employment?
No, I don't have time because she just got sick a month and a week ago. We just went through this a month and a week ago.
But why should I seek other employment when I've been here for 13 years?
Because I wasn't going to seek other employment when they said this. When this happened, she went into the hospital after that. So I wasn't going to seek other employee because I got cleaningsolutions.net visited.
Boom.
But
That's patented.
and it's patented. But I wasn't going to seek other employment. However, she got sick, so it was like, okay, if I got to worry about another person,
Let's be secure.
right? Okay, I'm sorry. What you were saying?
Yeah, no, I agree with what you're saying. You know, and I think until someone are in your shoes, then they're not
It's
gonna
hard.
understand
It's
it.
hard.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand it because I don't like people telling me what to do either. But I understand what you're saying. Don't make me do
True.
something and then don't
Because-
threaten my job. You
Right,
don't hold my
because
job
we went
over my
back and
head.
forth with the vaccination to get vaccinated or not, and we went back and forth. But when it was my job, you were like, you know what? Now that's wrong because especially when I'm remote.
Yeah, I mean, because it's a personal preference.
I think if you already remote, then it should be enough.
It an issue. But now I will say with my job, they have not made that mandatory. They don't even want you going into the office for any kind of meetings or anything. But then if you do decide to go into the office for a meeting, you got to have the option for people to dial in remotely if they don't want to go in. Now, I don't know. It may change later on down the road, but right now, it's just a mass mandate.
Yeah, the person who I'm speaking about, he asked me, he was like, can I double mask up? Can I face mask? No, what do you call it? The shield? And I was like, unfortunately, answers to that is no. They won't let you do it. At this point, it's a big...
They want that people to be vaccinated if they're
Well,
coming.
then that's how you end up getting the vaccination fraud cards. Because that's what I would do. I mean... Probably. I mean, you want to see a card?
Right.
Here you go.
But
if she could get her hands on them, but we don't know where to get your hands on.
Fully
Yeah,
vaccinated.
she's vaccinated.
Her card is legit.
It's legit. It's real.
This was good, ladies.
It was good. So we thought we would have enough time this evening to speak on the topic that we posted about, which was send a man a drink. So we basically wanted to talk about flirting because we got a lot of DMs about it since we didn't post on it. And we'll talk about that first episode that we recorded later. Yeah.
Maybe we'll show you a few snippets.
Yeah.
So we don't have time today. So we'll definitely pick this up next week to talk about flirting. And when is it okay to make the first move? And are you okay with sending a drink as the first move?
Yes.
So we'll talk about that next week. early, so we'll have a chance to talk about it and get it out the way and get our other discussions in. Now, we appreciate y'all for tuning in. Mm-hmm. We had a lot to chat about.
Clearly.
A lot. And we still got some more. We got After Dark. We got next week.
Well, I can't wait for the After Dark.
After dark, we gonna see y'all.
Yes.
We gonna see.
So y'all make sure to tune in, check us out, chat it up _ATL. Follow us. This will be posted up on subscribe below. Hit the button, subscribe below.
Subscribe, follow us, comment,
Yes.
chat. Remember at chat it up _ATL.
We'll see y'all next week.